Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to Like Blaze video. Today, I want to talk to you about Sagan Shinomiya. We have a brand new update. We've got a bunch of new things in the game, which I'm going to go highlight, and then we'll look at Sagan's kit, and then we'll probably do a separate video where we'll also be summoning for her. Right, if you're ready, let's jump straight into the story. We have a brand new story, 3-1. It's got 14 stages. This should give us quite a few gems, which I'm really excited for, especially as a free-to-play player. You're going to be very excited for it. Me personally, I am spending a little, so I mean, I'm spending very little, but I am spending a little, so expect me to pick up all the characters. But as a free-to-play, we're going to review whether or not this unit is worth it, and let's be real, these gems that are coming in might just be the difference whether or not you pull or not. So the second thing, again, get characters. There is a brand new character slot for Sagan Shinomiya, which means there is another, I think it's about 200 gems total. No, it's not even that. It's 90 gems total, which isn't that much, but 90 gems for just completing something that's pretty much just skip. Doesn't sound too bad. So we do have two little bits of content. Other than that, we have two trial battles as well. So if you go onto the left-hand side, you'll see the Sagan Shinomiya trial battle. 50 gems feels really good for what is effectively just killing a boss. This should be pretty simple stuff. Especially if the Reno one was anything to go by, and same with the Mina one. Should be pretty simple. There is a brand new gacha, of course there is. Sagan is out, so you can pull her, and we are going to look at her, as well as Mina. Now, guys, I don't think anyone should be pulling on the Mina banner. I don't think Mina's good enough to be pulling anyway, but if you hit her, GG's. If you don't, it is what it is. But ultimately, I don't think anyone should be pulling into this banner. If you're going to pull, the Reno banner is always available. Reno's not terrible. He's still around till the 18th. I think he's a really good unit. But the Sagan is limited. Reno will enter the pool. Sagan, by the sounds of it, will not. By the way, if I'm saying that name wrong, I'm sorry. Let's have a quick look at Sagan's rates, right? So if you come into her banner, you will see that, like Reno, she does have a 3% character and a 5% weapon banner pull, both up being at 1% individually. You can pick up units like Kaiju, Kikoru, Mina, Hoshina. What I will say is you can't pick up Reno. So everything except Reno is available in this banner, which is why I don't think you should summon for any other banner but the ones that are here. Because if it's only Reno that you're missing, so be it, right? Let's have a quick look at what she looks like. If we go into the pickup detail and then click on, let's start with the weapon. Is the weapon good? Firstly, it's a shield, which means we don't really have shields. I think this might be the only shield, so it might be very important to pull her weapon, because else she may be weaponless. So when you're pulling, remember that, you know, her weapon being a shield is something you can't really get outside of, you know, summoning for it. Hopefully we'll hit it early. If we don't, we're probably going to have to spend for it. And I think as a free-to-play player, it's something you need to have on the back of your head. If you don't get the weapon, it's going to be kind of bad. So you may need to spend on it. And I don't know yet if the character's good enough, so we will see that as well. Defense, 34%. That's not too bad. And after equipping, unit activates combat skill, apply crit for 18%. Ooh, okay, 18% crit for 2 turns is nice, because, like, I love things like that. A crit buff, is that to the team or just to the unit? Equip unit activates combat skill, apply crit rate to the equipped unit. Okay, so it is to herself. After the equipped unit receives an attack, apply fire damage. Okay, fair. That's not too bad. It's a cool little weapon. It doesn't seem OP, but it seems alright. Now this unit on first look seems OP. I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer for this unit, and I immediately thought to myself, oh my god, this unit's OP. And the reason it is, I see two types. I see blunt damage and I see fire damage. Yes, blunt damage goes alongside Isao, but fire damage is interesting because it's the first fire damage unit. 5-star that I'm aware of. So anytime we see these two dual type attacks, I get excited. I was one of the first people to say Reno is OP and Gen is OP, and I stuck by it, and I was absolutely right with it. I'm telling you right now, anything with 2 is going to be really strong, especially given that we don't have a fire unit. I don't care if she's a defender, I bet you she's going to be really, really strong. Even if it's just for breaks, I'm sure she's got tons of survivability. This is going to be a good unit. So I want to start with the skills. Let's have a quick look at what her skills look like. Shield Bash, so deals blunt damage and fire damage equal to, oh, the fact that it's dual damage immediately is so good. Up to 34%, which is really low. Up to this unit, ooh, it scales off defense. Okay, so the 34% defense that we had on the weapon actually works really well here. And then has a 100% chance to apply a 2-turn taunt. Oh, so unlike Isao, she's not giving shields. to everyone. She's shielding herself and taunting. Okay, I like that. In fact, I think I prefer that. And then her ultimate before attacking, apply a defense to this unit and attack to all units. Look, we were missing a support, and we may just have a support here. Whether it's a shield to herself, a taunt, and an attack buff to the whole team, this is a unit. And then on top of that, does fire damage as well. Okay, awesome. And blunt damage, sorry, it does double damage. And then shield charge, again, damage. This is pretty standard stuff. Followed by her passive, which after receiving an attack, applies 1 stack of inner flame to this unit, 5 stacks, so 5 stacks at max. Okay, and inner flame, this unit's ultimate damage by 11%. Wow, okay. I'm just saying right now, if you can stack defense on this unit, which you should be able to, with the, especially I think with the Bobal set that does defense, you are going to have a bit of a powerhouse of a unit, dealing dual types, and let's be real, that passive is going to be very hard scalable. I haven't looked at the additional passives. Let's have a quick look. If incapacitated, recover unit's HP equal to 25% and resurrect. She has a self-resurrect. After countering, an 80% chance to burn. Okay, burn's a bit iffy because burn's going to scale off attack, which is fine, but we're not really building her attack, so don't expect massive damage. We may need to showcase like an attack version of her maybe, where we just scale off burns and DOTs, we can see. But ultimately, I think that's going to be kind of, I mean, it's something, but it's not great. And then, ooh, okay, so after activating ultimate recovery unit, 5% healing on max HP. Not terrible. Listen, not terrible. I do want to go back into the character. I've sort of hit back there, my bad. I want to look at what the dupes do. Is it worth duping her? Immediately I see crit damage and I'm already just excited. Before activating ultimate, apply 30% crit damage to all allies. Sorry, to all allies. I thought it was to herself. In a flame, 1 more stack off. Okay, that's just good. That's standard. Duration of taunt is increased by 1. Oh. Oh no. And after activating ultimate, apply a charge shield equal to 20% of this unit's defense to all allies. Oh, boys, if you ever wanted to MLB a character, right? Okay, this character at 1 copy feels really, really good. This character at max copies feels meta-defining. How can you jump in the gun, you're going to say? I'm really not. If we ever get a PvP mode, she is going to be very dominant in it. And I think right now, where we don't have a PvP and it's all PvE and it's all fun, she's sort of less important. She is going to be very strong in PvP if we ever get it. So, if you want to give yourself the best chance in PvP, she's a unit I recommend everybody pick up. And if you can max her, God, she looks good. I'm not telling you to max her. I understand if you're free to play, it's not plausible, but for Wales, get this girl. She looks really good. The fact that she's limited means she's probably not coming back for a while. So, make sure that, you make the most of it. That is my quick review of the character and the update. Guys, I'm going to try and release more Kaiju No content, especially today and tomorrow. Let's see if we can get a couple of videos out, because I want to start getting to a habit of releasing 1 to 2 videos a day. And every single time you like and subscribe, I'm going to be very, very happy. So if you want to make this man happy, like and subscribe and comment on the videos as well. Let me know that you guys are watching. And we'll also set some giveaways up. If we can hit 12k subs and then 13k subs afterwards, we will do some giveaways, probably like $25, maybe even pushing higher. So make sure you support your boy, and I'll make sure to support you guys back. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.